Hey everybody, Forrest here, and I am finally done with the Callisto guitar. Now, I've had to do this bevel to it because Jimmy always wants a bevel on his guitars. This is Jimmy Weber's guitar, so I bevel it over so his Popeye size forearms, you know, it's more comfortable for him. Okay, and also, he wanted me to put one of my benders in it. I think he's up to number 9. I think this is the 9th bender I've done for Jimmy Weber now. So, there it is. And Callisto, that's the guitar. Lance Lerman, you did good on this one, man. This neck is beautiful. Really, really nice. Really nice playing guitar. Okay, so, added the middle pickup, put a blend in it, so that's just going straight in, plugged straight into my little Walter 59 at really low volume. And then in the middle, it's just the bridge and the neck. And then neck only. Okay, now you can blend in the middle pickup. So you're a total Strat quack right there. Tone. Works in all the positions too. So with this wide open, the middle pickup wide open, and it's sitting about 1/4 inch from the string, so it could be a little bit louder. You raise it up, it's going to get more Strat-like. And then I'm just going to go straight because nobody ever plays it in the middle position with all of them engaged. So that's your 4th position on a Strat. There you go. Throw in a little Euphoria pedal. I don't have very much gain on it. I like to use it as just basically a clean boost. There's a little bit more gain. We'll go back to the bridge position with that off. Okay. I love that Euphoria pedal. Brian Wampler makes the best pedals on the planet as far as I'm concerned. And I use an ego compressor for almost everything too. So here's with the ego comp. With the Euphoria and the compressor. Man, I love that. Noble's ODR1, so this is without the ego comp or the Euphoria, and on the bridge pickup. Let me turn the spectrum back. I'm just going to go straight up 12 o'clock. Alright. Sounds good, but let's throw a little ego comp in there. Sounds killer. Now if I want to take a really crazy lead, I'll kick the euphoria on as well. That's quite a bit louder actually. I should probably turn the volume down on that just a hair. So now if you pull this, it just bypasses that middle one. So now I've got the volume wide open for the middle pickup, but I have the tone, or I have the pot pulled, so it just cuts it off. Now it's in. So basically it's just going, you know, like this though. So that's kind of a cool feature in case you do want to swap back and forth from like a Tele to a Strat sound. You could pull this out and then just, you know, be jamming along in your typical Tele, you know. But that way you can go really quick back and forth, so it's faster than going like that, because then it takes you a second to get. Anyway, that's why I like to have the push-pull knob to actually shut that off. Anyway, I love this amp. This is an amazing amp. Phil Bradbury is a genius. Brian Wampler, who makes, like, this is my tiny flyboard. Brian Wampler's a genius. Lance Lerman's a pretty amazing guitar builder. You know, even though I own a guitar company, I put a lot of benders in other people's guitars. And Lance is a good friend. And Jimmy Weber is an awesome guitar player and a great friend. And like I said, I think this is number 9. So I think Jimmy Weber has everybody else beat at this point. So y'all have to try to catch up to him, but I don't think you will. There's a few of my friends have like 5. Like John Bollinger, I think, has 5 of my benders. Josh Bird's got 5. Maybe 6. He's got a baritone coming too. Anyway, I appreciate every one of you guys for hanging out and watching the channel. And sorry that my hand's not working great, but you know, I'm working on that too. When I work on guitars, I've noticed when I'm working on guitars, it really takes a toll on my right hand. Like when I'm screwing in screws, or I'm routing, or doing anything that involves, you know, putting benders in guitars. Oh, the other thing is this guitar weighs nothing. It's like, I don't know, it's pine, so it weighs like 6 pounds, maybe 6 1/4. Roasted neck on it too. Anyway, yeah, when I'm working on guitars, I can really feel it in my hands. Like that's when my knuckles start locking up, and I just don't have a whole lot of strength. So that's part of the problem with the whole fingers locking up thing is when I'm working. And I'm not playing as much as I used to be. So anyway, I just know that if I got a session coming up or I got a gig coming up, then I have to like lay off the working on guitars and don't do any vendor installs for a few days just to be, you know, sure that I can actually play. But anyway, everybody like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff if you dig this stuff. If you don't dig it, then, you know, still like, subscribe, and share. No, I appreciate everybody that sends me work, guitar work, session work. And if you need any songs for any projects, I got 2 different publishing companies, writer group, and I've got a bunch of really good songs in the bag that somebody's going to make a lot of money off of. Hopefully me, and whoever cuts them. So anyway, appreciate y'all. See you later. Come back next week.